Hi guys, this is Sarah from Just Another Story, and I am here with my June wrap-up and July to be read, or TBR. I can't believe it's already July or the end of June. That kind of floors me, but what can you do? What do you expect? I have read a lot in June, a lot, so I'm hoping that this doesn't take forever and that I can get through this pretty quickly. So yeah, I'm just gonna hop right into it. The very first book that I read in the month of June was 10 Tiny Breaths by K.A. Tucker. Thumbs up. This was good. It wasn't phenomenal or fantastic, but I did enjoy it, and I was glad I read it, so yeah. This is a series of 4 books, I believe, and the sequel is 10 Tiny Lies, and I am looking forward to reading that, which is about the protagonist in this book. It's about her sister, so yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be good, and I'm excited to read that. I then went and read, no, don't judge me, Entwined with You by Sylvia Day. This is the 3rd book in the Crossfire trilogy. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. This may surprise you if you've followed me on Twitter and you know that I really dislike the Crossfire series. Specifically the 2nd book, I think it's Reflected in You. I just did not like Gideon Cross. I thought he was really abusive and really controlling. He grew on me a little bit in Entwined with You. I enjoyed it better than the first 2 books, so that's why I'm giving it it's a very liberal like thumbs up. Like, it's teetering on the edge of like a middle thumb, but whatever. The series isn't ending with Entwined with You. There are 2 other books that I can see on Goodreads. They're both untitled, because it's not done, and that's disappointing. I just want it to be done, but whatever. After Entwined with You, I went and read The Favor by Megan Hart. I am giving this a thumbs up. I loved this book. I am a big fan of Megan Hart. I've bought all of her books. I haven't read all of her books, but I own them all. They're on my shelf. I think they're like almost 20. It's ridiculous, but I think she's a phenomenal writer, and The Favor is part of her like non-adult content series. There are 3 books. Anyways, I have reviewed it. I will link my wrap-up post below, which will link my review if you guys are interested. After The Favor, I read 45 Pounds by K.A. Barson. This I'm giving a double thumbs up. This book was fantastic, and I would really encourage all of you to read it, just because I think every little girl, or every like teenage girl, every woman needs to read this book. It gives you such a positive, it's just so positive when it comes to body image and like, yeah, body image, like really, it's just so good. I'll link again, my review will be below, so just go read it or check out the book because it is fantastic. Like, a surprising but like really encouraging and inspiring read. Like, I loved it, in case you didn't catch that. I then followed 45 Pounds with this book here, 20 Boy Summer by Sarah Ochler. I have finally read this book. This has been on my shelf for years, and I've been wanting to read it for years, and I finally have. And I'm giving it sort of a thumbs up to middle thumb. This book was really hyped up, and I'm not sure that I liked it as much as I was expecting to, but I still enjoyed it, and I'm glad I read it because it was perfect for, I read it when I was on a road trip. I was driving 7.5 hours to a friend's wedding, and I read it in one sitting there, and it was good, and yeah, perfect summer read, I think. After that, I read The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde. I read this for my book club. I have part of a book club, and we chose to read that one this month. And so I read that. Thumbs up. It was so funny. Like, really, really funny. And if you haven't read it, I would encourage you to do that. It's written as a play, so that was hard to kind of adjust and get my mind around, but what can you do? It was really funny, like ridiculously funny. I also read Brooklyn Girls by Gemma Burgess. I'm giving this a thumbs up. I enjoyed it. It took me a while to get into it, but I did like it, so thumbs up. It was actually pretty funny. The girls did some really ridiculous and wild things, so yeah, I liked it. And finally, the last book that I read in June that I just finished this morning was My Life After Now by Jessica Verdi. And I'm giving this a thumbs up to, like, it's anchored, sort of. I didn't like the beginning of the book. I felt like some parts were really rushed. She was kind of rushing through context to get to the story, and I didn't like that. Because the book was just over 200 pages, I believe. It was pretty short, so I felt like she didn't need to rush through the beginning. But overall, it's about a girl who gets HIV and how she deals with it, and there's not a lot of books that I have read about that, so I think she did it well, and my review will be up sometime in July. I'm not sure when, but I do plan on reviewing it. That is all I read for the month of June, which was a lot. I shouldn't say that's all, because I think I read a lot in June. I am looking forward to July, because I think I have a lot of really exciting reads planned. The book I'm currently reading right now is The Reese Malcolm Project by Amy Spalding. I'd also like to read Sloppy Firsts by Megan McCafferty. Can you believe I haven't read this book? I can't. I would also like to read Truly Madly Deadly by Hannah Jane. And I would like to read Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Now these are a lot of review books. I have lots of books that I need to read for review, and that is what all of these are. I then would like to read for review is, what is this called? To Be Perfectly Honest by Sonia Sones. I'm really excited about this, and I almost want to just read this right away, but I'm gonna wait. And this will take me not long to read since it's written in verse. After that, I would like to read Hopeless by Colleen Hoover. And then lastly, the last book I would like to read, or that's on my list, is Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close by Jonathan Safran Foer. This is for my book club. So that is everything. I rushed through that TBR. I hope you guys don't mind. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure to click the links below to check out my blog, Twitter, Facebook, all that fun stuff, just to keep updated with what I'm doing. But again, thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to all of you soon. Bye, guys.